Is 50-ton our biggest? No, we have a 60-ton Lancelot, but it's currently being worked on. And we have an awesome, yeah, that I finally started putting back together. Let's see. So, because we have vehicle customization turned on, I have to manually repair vehicles. It's no longer free and instantaneous. Jesus, 19 fucking days? For what? All you did was lose some oh, right. It's only 1 day, but it's gonna take 19 days because it's at the bottom of the... Yeah. I got it, Chad. And then let's see. What did we lose? We didn't lose anything. We just took some internal damage. Same with the Jenner. I don't think we took... Like, we didn't lose anything. We just took some internal damage. Or did we? No, we lost like an actuator or something on this. Yeah. That's alright. We can still repair it.
On it.
Okay. Let's get the rest of the mechs up here so that they will hopefully get fixed up in time for the next mission. I'll go ahead and buff the Gladiator up as well since we only need 1 day on that. And then... oh, right. Storage. I need... I mean, we're gonna sell the Clint part, because I don't want a Clint. I kind of want to just sell this, like... Because we would need 2 parts of this in order to get the clan tech out of it. So I think we just sell it. And then we get the Huron Warrior. So we gotta get back to the mech bay and decide what we're gonna tear down to put this thing together. Do we finally take down one of the fire starters? Do you ever bring the Raven? I mean, we do. I kind of just have it as a backup mech, though. Kill the Raven. Yeah, I mean, again, it is kind of just a backup at the moment. So, it's not that I don't want the Raven, it's just that we don't have a lot of... I mean, I might rebuild it into, like, an ECM mech, put the stealth armor on it and stuff later down the line. When we have a need for, like, dedicated scout mechs, but for right now, the Spectre is doing an outstanding job in that role.
That mech you asked for.
Alright, let's have a look at our Huron Warrior. Still looks goofy as fuck. I don't think that's ever gonna change. I mean, I feel like the Tiger Stride camo is where it's at. Right? And then let's see. Yeah, about what you expect from a Huron. You got your ER large, you got some medium pulse, you got a Gauss rifle. I mean, most of the damage is going to be coming from the Gauss rifle, but we could downgrade that to something like an LBX and then put more lasers in it. Possibly even remove the XL, because the XL engine's a liability on this thing. Like, for a 50-ton mech, the Huron Warrior does not have great max armor. Did we ever use the shotgun PVC? We have not fielded that mech yet. We still need to get it out of the mech bay. I could actually bump it up in the schedule so that it finishes first. Do we even need to fuck with this thing? Like, right now, we just need mechs that run. I don't like the Huron Warrior necessarily because, again, it does have very low armor for a 50-ton mech. I mean, essentially with this one, we would just have to keep it in the back. My problem is we have a lot of mechs that are just like sniper mechs that we just want to hang back with. Like, we're running out of brawlers and we're focusing way too much on these like extremely long range, high accuracy platforms. If we don't go crazy, I mean, pull all this out. That's 0 days to take the weapon out. 3 days to put a new weapon in, though. Yeah, that's not great. Okay, if I change it out with, say, an Ultra AC5, still 3 days. If I just gave you a regular AC2, only 1 day, alright. AC5, 3 days. So I think it might have to do with the critical slots that you're removing. I'm not 100% sure. Put in an AC10, it's 4 days. Yeah. So there might be time to rework this thing in the future, but for right now... Yeah, no, and I know hers. Like, I'm not complaining that we're getting better mechs, it's just... Like, we're spending so much time having to rebuild them into things that aren't backline snipers. Manage the tasks, though. Let's get the Gladiator up to the top of the list. Well, I'll have it 1 day after the APC. We need the APC so that our vehicle pilots have something to do. And then back to the Argo. And we wait to see what happens. Doctor's orders! As you pass the med bay, you hear digital arc and crappy sniper shouting, followed by a loud metallic crash. Commander! Digital arc calls you as you enter. How nice of you to join us! They rise halfway out of bed, trailing a tangled rope of tubes and wires. The senior doctor turns to you, flushed and angry. Commander, your mech warriors refuse to follow their recovery regimen. Wait. Crappy's in medbay? Crappy Sniper looks up from a nearby chair. Come on, you old quack. Can't you see Digital Arc is ready to get back out there? Okay, no, he's just visiting. He's not in medbay. Like, he's physically in the medbay, but he's not in medbay. Chat. I need to be the team mom here. I don't... I mean, I hate to be the bad guy on this one, but... Like, what's the point? What's the point of having people go to medbay if they're just like, actually, fuck you, I'm fine, I'm gonna do what I want. Like, no. I hate to do it, but I'm gonna have to discipline Digital Arc and confine him to medbay. Because apparently the space whale crack wasn't enough. I decide who fights and who doesn't, not you, Crappy, but no one fights until the doctor gives you a clean bill of health. You turn to the doctor. From this point forward, you've got my permission to restrain pilots in their beds if they give you trouble. Digital Arc's protestations die in their throat as you turn on them. I know that you feel like a god when you're sitting in your mech. I get it. But here in the med bay, there's only one god, and she's standing right there. You point at the doctor. I expect you to do everything that she and her staff ask you to do, and if I hear otherwise, you may never get back into a mech again. The company gains +2 medical point boost for 7 days. Hey, you know, that might actually help get our boy out of the med bay a little bit faster. I mean, I don't mind being stern with people. It's just... like, I've said before, because of the way that the game is, you don't know what you're actually going to say. And sometimes you have these moments like that, where the commander carries themselves as an exceptionally competent leader and commander. And then you have other times where the same character is written to be an incompetent fucking buffoon who has no idea how to lead a diverse group of people. And you never know what you're gonna get until you click the button. So sometimes you get commander that actually knows how to command, and sometimes you get commander who's just winging it by the seat of their fucking pants. And like I said, you never know what you're gonna get until you click the button. They're all roles that can swing. I get that, Arcos. Like, I'm not saying that... like, I understand that there's random chance involved. I'm saying I don't like that. Like, I don't like the way that the random events are handled. I wish I had more control over how I handle the situation besides responsible, irresponsible, total chaos. And like that, those are basically your 3 possible choices. But then even within those 3 choices, you have no idea what's gonna happen. So you could try to be consistent as, like, RPing the character and say, I'm always gonna pick the discipline option. And sometimes the discipline option is good, and sometimes the discipline option is bad. Sometimes the discipline option is, you tell the dude to do what you say, and then he flips you the bird and pisses on the wall. And it's like, okay, but in my situation, I would not allow that to happen. Like, you would have to be an incompetent commander to just, like, let them do that and do nothing about it. So, again, I understand that's not the draw of the game. That's not why people are playing it. I just, like, don't give me dialogue options if there's not any consistency in allowing me to play the game the way that I want to play it. Like, I would argue some situations should be always bad. Like, every outcome is bad. You just need to pick which bad outcome you want. Again, take a book from Crusader Kings, where things is not, like, events are not completely arbitrary. Where it's like, okay, they're very transparent about, like, here are the things that can happen. And then you can take your choices based on that. And again, like Crusader Kings, show me the different factors. Oh, this character is a criminal, and so it's going to have this effect on the dice roll. Or this character is disciplined and has a former military career, so it's going to have this effect on the dice roll. Like, give me that. Show me how the different things that are involved in the dice roll are actually affecting it. Because otherwise, to me, it's like, from the outside looking in, it just seems arbitrary. There may be 1,000 variables being figured when I click that button, but if I don't see that feedback, it just seems arbitrary to me. Anyway, rant over. Chat, let us continue. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Taurens, blah, blah, blah. Battle, defeat in detail. Alright. Defeat in detail. Battle in the Highlands. After a recent engagement, Taurian forces have captured a Davian stronghold. This has left the bulk of the Davian forces in the field with nowhere to withdraw to. We'd like you to engage those forces and destroy them in detail. What does that mean? Is that, like, different from how you normally destroy things? Like, am I supposed to blow them up more? The goal is to break their ability to take the field against us for the foreseeable future. That means none of their units should survive. I mean, I don't know if you've been watching, but, I typically destroy everything on the field that has a red IFF. Whether I'm required to or not. Because every dead enemy is more potential salvage, and I'm always good with more potential salvage. And Omega Forge rolling in the chat on a Friday. Good to see you, Omega. Thanks for dropping by on a bonus Friday stream. Hopefully the week has been treating you well so far. Alright, let's get this party started. Full salvage, like always. Let me see. Erst wants the gladiator. Vio, you're out. Take a break. Erst, get in there. Let's see. Cvex, our designated psychotic dude running around in circles. Who else, skills-wise? Like, I'm looking at the people that we have, and I'm trying to decide who needs more experience. And I kind of want to drop Vin, because he's already at level 7 on something, but... I tell you what, hold on. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's go to the barracks and level everybody else up first. Does that mean we get freedom to shoot pilots as they eject out of their mech, aka war crimes allowed? I mean...
Receiving you.
That's just making sure that they don't fight back later. Crappy definitely needs more gunnery.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Commander?
Crappy is in desperate need of some more gunnery skill.
Training complete.
Receiving you.
What's the plan?
Megas, same story. I mean, you've been doing good so far, but I'm gonna give you more gunnery.
Orders?
Mythian, tactics, and piloting.
Training confirmed, Commander.
K. Cvex. Not ready for the upgrade
Come,
yet.
Nerevar, friend or...
Something I can do? Confirmed.
I'm here.
And Wasteland, finally ready. Was Wasteland in the chat? I don't remember. I feel like they were not. Let me see. Let me at them. No, Wasteland is out there, just maybe not paying attention. But it is time. It is time for Wasteland to pick his second skill. And if he doesn't, we're gonna do it for him, chat. How much would the training module cost to get running? I mean, the training module only trains you up to 10k points, which, I mean, isn't even to level 5 in all skills. So, like, 10k at the level 1 is, like, level 3 and everything. It's not actually that good. It's good for, like, if you grab a rookie pilot and just let them passively train up until they've actually got some, decent... some decent experience. How many have died today? None so far, Omega. None so far. So we can do multi-target or intensify firepower. Both are active abilities. I assume you're gonna want intensify firepower since, basically, it gives you 30% additional damage in exchange for not moving. What is with Erst's voice pack? It is a little louder than everything else, but it's the Dagoth voice pack.
Training complete.
Or Dagoth, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Alright. Max salvage. Should still have the same setup? No, we don't have the same setup. Alright, Vio, you're out. Get out of here. Get the gladiator in. Get Erst in said gladiator. Let me think. Let me think. How do I want to do this? Because I either take Vin or I take Vio. If I'm taking Vio, he's been running a fire starter. Who else is running a fire starter? Mythian. Alright. So maybe what I do is... I mean, Vin is about the same level. His points are just spread out differently. I think I'm gonna keep Vin. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Vin in. Vehicles are good. I really need to get that third vehicle slot unlocked. But I think we are good to go. Let's make it hot, chat. Or, I don't know. Because we got the Ben Richards, we got the Jenner. Do I really want the Jenner, or would I rather use the Huron Warrior? I mean, the Jenner's kind of brawling for us right now. Yeah, we'll go with what we got for now. Go with what we got for now. King Bob and the Turhan. Yeah, I mean, again, I need to unlock that third vehicle slot so that we can get all 3 of our vehicle pilots on the field each mission. Had the same tweaker in here for an hour trying to use a stolen card to buy smokes. He took so long the cops showed up and arrested him. Jesus. I have had some jobs in the past where I had to deal with those types of folks, and, like, I do feel bad for them. But at the same time, like, I love the way that they always, like, you know what they are and what they're there to do. And they know what they are and what they're there to do. But they try to, like, beat around the bush and be coy about it and, like, make up excuses. Oh, man, you know, I just had to go talk to my friend and blah, blah, blah. And it's always bullshit. And, like, you know for a fact that they're just there to try to see if they can scam the smokes out of you. And you're not gonna, like, you know you're not gonna do it. And they're pretty sure you're not gonna do it. But they still want to try? I was just like, man, just don't. I mean, when I used to tow cars, I would often get people that, like, would just wander up to the truck and would, like, try to quote-unquote help me. Like, oh, I'll spot for you while you back up. And it's like, dude, I don't need your help. I know how to do this. I do it every day. I do this 16, 18 hours a day. Like, I don't need your help. And it was always a pretense to, like, come up and talk to me and try to ingratiate themselves with me. And it just, like, it got old. It's like, dude, just come out and say it. Be like, hey, I think you're attractive, and I think that the fact that you drive this truck and do a man's job is also attractive. You should suck my cock. And it's like, okay, no. There we go. Now we got it out of the way. Now we're done. We can both move on with our lives. But instead they want to hang around. They want to just be an irritation instead of just like, dude, just go. Just go. You don't have a shot. I'm not interested. Fuck all the way off. Anyway, chat. No, don't get me wrong, Active Mars. I'm okay with people that wanted to watch. I had people that wanted to watch all the time. But there's a difference between somebody who's watching at a distance and somebody who actively walks up to me, starts bothering me while I'm trying to do my job, and then, while I'm politely trying to tell them to go away so that I can do my job, they want to continue to hang around and they want to continue to be a nuisance. And again, trying to engage me in conversation, trying to, like, get me to pay attention to them, and it's like, fuck off. Like, if I wanted to talk to you, I would have walked up and talked to you. Hitting on a girl is hard. I have some... Again, don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with people hitting on me. I get it. It's gonna happen. But there's a time and a place, and when I'm in a fucking uniform, working, doing my job, is not the time. And I get it. You're having this moment where it's like, oh my god, this will probably be the only time I ever see this girl in my entire life. Okay, fine. How many times have you seen a hot chick and you were just like, man, that girl is gorgeous. I wish I could get her number. But then you pass each other on the street and you keep fucking walking. Like, you didn't shoot your shot there. Stop shooting your shot when I'm trying to do my job. Anyway. Oh my god, what the fuck? Chat, did it drop one of my people over here?
Receiving you.
Chat, not only did it drop my dude on top of a fucking mountain in the middle of the enemy formation, he can't even move. Yeah, no. We're restarting. I'm gonna reload the game. We are not doing that. That is 100% the game fucking me. So yeah, no, we're not playing that one as it lies. I'm gonna reload the save. I have no earthly idea what the hell is going on with that. And it's a Jenner. Like, if it had been one of the heavier mechs, I would have been like, okay, maybe we play this out. But nah, it's a Jenner. One turn with 0 evasion, that dude is dead. Oh my god. Oh, Chad, I was just catching up on my text messages and I'm just... So, for those of you that don't know, I've been on PTO this entire week. And I'm still getting notifications and emails and all this other shit from my job. However, I have had all notifications on my phone turned off. So I just occasionally, when I've got a free minute, will pick up my phone and look and see what is there. And like, just some of these messages, like, people are just losing their damn mind without me around, and it's actually kind of fucking hilarious. It's actually kind of hilarious. Because they wanted to play stupid games, and now they're winning stupid prizes. Oh no, they absolutely... think they'll be nicer when you come back. Oh no, I fully expect that they're gonna blame me for the entire disaster that this week has been. Even though I've literally not been there to cause the problem, I'm sure they're still gonna blame me for it. Alright. It should have kept our settings, but let's double check. Okay, yeah, it did. Outstanding. Okay, let's try this again, only this time without the sock. Yeah, I also saw that recently, Carl. I've become important at work and it's ruining my life. And the sad thing is, like, if you've watched that video, it really is like that. Where it's like, and I get it, I understand, because I've said before, I have been all throughout different levels of leadership in a lot of different companies. And it is absolutely like that because, like, and it's not even, I mean, sometimes it's malicious, but a lot of times it's not even malicious because, like, the person in charge is having to deal with, like, the lowest common denominator. It's an office space thing, right? So when he's talking to the Bobs, and he tells them essentially, like, that the only incentive that he has for working is to not get griped at by his bosses. And he says what I think is the most important line in the entire fucking movie, and that is, that'll only make someone work hard enough to not get fired. And that's how most businesses operate. They operate on that razor-thin margin of, we only expect the bare minimum out of people. And everyone is assumed to always be giving the minimum. And so when you have a person who steps up, takes initiative, takes personal accountability and responsibility for their actions, and goes that extra mile, you, by definition, almost have to lean into those people because it's the only way you're ever actually going to get anything done. Because you have to lean on those people to improve things. And it leads to this cycle of you constantly burning those people out because the shittier your team is, the lower you set the bar, the more you have to lean on the people who exceed that bar. And again, it's the only way that things get done. And so I understand the desire as a leader when you find someone competent to want to lean on them. I'm guilty of doing it. Because when I have people on my team that actually do what they're supposed to do, and I don't have to babysit them and follow them around, like, yeah, that in my eyes, those people are more valuable. But I also follow that through by cutting them more slack, not giving them grief about attendance if they're 5 minutes late or if they have to take a day off. I do that by, hey, you know what? I'm going to the vending machine to get myself something to drink. I'm going to buy them something too. It's that kind of thing where it's like, I can't give them a raise, and I have to wait until the yearly eval before I can do that. So the only thing that I can do in the meantime is try to show them through the means I have available that I appreciate the work that they do. And that's in addition to me as a leader, me personally, constantly telling people, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you got it done. Oh shit, you got that done way faster than I thought you were going to. Outstanding fucking work. Like, constantly reinforcing that, like, telling people, yes, I see you. Yes, I see the work that you're doing, and I appreciate it. And again, it's not much, but it's all that it's the only thing within my power to do. So I always try to give as much as I can to show those people that they're appreciated. Even if it's at my own expense sometimes. And like, it doesn't bother me. Because I want those people to feel like they're needed. I passed on a promotion now because I'm in a government position. The amount of paper and red tape was too much of a headache to warrant the minuscule raise, even though I'm overqualified for my previous position, but they were in the private sector. I mean, Redlock, it's kind of up to you on that, because... without getting into a giant rant about the job market, I'll simply say... the company has to want to hire you, because if they don't, they can always find an excuse not to. Example, and I've seen this myself when I was looking for work. If you spend 5-10 years working at a company, and so you only have 3 or 4 major jobs on your resume, they can look at your resume, and even though it looks great, they can say, oh, this person stayed at the same company for 5 years, and then they stayed at the next company for 8 years, and then they stayed at the next company for 10 years. They have no ambition. They're not hungry. They're not looking for more. They were perfectly happy to just sit there and take what they were given. Sometimes companies will see that as a bad thing. Sometimes they'll see it as a good thing. If you change jobs a lot, same thing. Oh, this person has no commitment. They don't care about the companies they work for. They have no desire to stick around. So it's like, it's one of those things. It's like, you have to make up yourself a person that a company wants to hire. Because the company or whoever it is that you're looking to sign on with, they can always find a reason to not hire you. They can come up with 100 reasons not to hire you. You have to give them just one reason to hire you. If you can give them one good reason to hire you, most of the time, you're gonna get that job. You just need to give them one reason that they can use to hold over all the excuses that they would come up with not to give you the job. Don't get me wrong, Brewster. I am also a creature of habit. I prefer to stick with a job for as long as I can. That's why I'm still at the job that I'm at, even though I hate it. Because looking for a job is more of a hassle than just keeping the shitty one that I have. But at the same time, I'm not attached to it. Like, if they say or do the wrong thing, I will fucking leave. And I'm glad to be in a position where I can do that. You have a job and I can do it is not enough now? No, absolutely not. And that's one of the things that pissed me off the most when I was looking for work, was like, I would apply for these jobs and constantly be told like, oh, you're overqualified, we don't want to hold you back, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, no shit, I know I'm overqualified. I'm not applying for the job because I think this is the right fit for me. I'm applying for this job because I need fucking money to pay my bills and have a place to live. And not die. And not have to live under a fucking bridge. Like, I didn't apply for this job because I was thinking this is gonna be the next step in my career. And it's like, it's that sort of completely detached mentality from people in like HR and stuff, where like their jobs are secure, they don't have to worry about shit. And they have no idea what the job market is like, or if they do, they're specifically using that to their advantage. And it's infuriating. It's like, yes, I'm aware this job pays significantly less than the one that I used to have. Yes, I'm aware that my skill set significantly exceeds the skill set that you're looking for. Yes, I'm aware that this job does not offer me the kind of upward mobility that I'm gonna be looking for. And guess what, motherfucker? I applied for the job anyway. Which means I'm aware of all that, and I was still willing to accept your terms, but then when I actually showed up to the fucking table, now you get cold feet. Overqualified people are people you can't keep. Yes, but also no. Overqualified people are always going to be looking for something better. But here's the thing, and I've had to tell this to multiple employers before. Because every time you go to an employer, I don't give a shit if you're working for a law firm or a fucking McDonald's. Anywhere you work, they're going to try to convince you, oh, we're a family, we're a team, we want you to stay here and grow with us, and we want you to improve yourself, and blah, 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 all this bullshit. But here's the thing, though. And I've had to explain this before. If you're familiar with, Chris Rock did a bit back in the 2000s, and he basically talked about the difference between a job and a career. I've talked about this before. A job is a thing you do to make money. When you're at a job, whoever's watch is fastest is the one that's right. Because nobody wants to fucking be there. Everybody would rather be somewhere else. You are there to make money. A career is something you actually give a shit about. It's something you invest yourself in. Your time, your energy. Doctors, lawyers, architects, that kind of shit. Those are the people in careers. But here's the thing, though, and this is the part that no employer I have ever worked for actually understood. It is not on me, the employee, to make your shitty job into a career. It is not on me to take your low rent, minimum wage, entry-level bullshit and turn that into my career. It is on you as the employer to provide the opportunities, to provide me with the incentive, and to not treat me like a cog in the capitalist machine so that I want to turn your job into a career. Yes, I, as the employee, make the decision about whether you are providing me with a job or a career. It is on you as the employer to provide me the desire to make that transition. And most employers don't, and have no incentive to. They don't even consider the onus to be on them. It is not their job to give you opportunities. It's their job to take advantage of you until you burn out and then replace you. And that's the disconnect between the employer and the employee today, where the employees are looking for opportunities, but the employers don't want to provide them. And then when the employers don't provide the opportunities, they don't understand why people don't come in willing to sacrifice their entire life and schedule and freedom for some job that they literally can't even pay the bills. Like, if I go work 16 hours a day, 6 days a week at your job, and I still can't pay my rent, I'm not gonna pretend like I give a fuck about you or your company. Because you're not taking care of me, why the hell would I be incentivized to take care of you? So, again, that's my rant on the job market. Again, I'm not gonna go too much farther than that because I already spent far too much time yapping about it. I know some of you are here for the rants, most of you are not. As someone who was overqualified going in, the only way that made me not want to stay with the company is being smart enough to know that they were trying to shortchange whoever they hired in that position, and they were trying to hire it at $6 an hour less than the national average for the same position. Could still do the job, an overqualified person knows their worth, but they wouldn't have applied if they weren't interested. Exactly, and that's literally my point, is it's like, if I'm overqualified but I applied for the job, it means that I'm aware of the terms and am willing to accept them, at least in a temporary capacity. So if you can get me in the door and you know I'm overqualified, that is on you as an employer to make the most of that. That is an opportunity for you as the employer to bring in somebody who you would normally never have had access to. Because I never would have applied to your company under normal circumstances. But you have found a way to get me in the door it is then on you to give me the opportunities that I desire to make me want to stay. And continuing to provide a minimum wage entry-level shit-ass job is not the way to do that, so don't be surprised when 3 months later, after I've paid my bills and stabilized my finances, I flip you the bird and walk out. You had 3 months to give me a reason to stay, and you didn't. You knew when you hired me as someone who you called overqualified. You knew when you hired me that I was on a ticking timer. That you knew that at some point I was going to get sick of your bullshit and leave. It was on you as the employer to give me a reason to stay. If you don't, that's not my fault. If I hire someone to follow a slot, overqualified people are temporary. Exactly. You assume they're temporary. If you want to keep them, you need to give them something to keep them there. And that's the thing. It's like, and I understand that, like, as the employer, if you're looking to hire an entry-level position, you don't want to hire somebody who's only going to be there for 2 months. Like, I understand that side of the argument. But in much the same way as, like, with the job that I currently have, I don't like it, but I'm actively looking for work elsewhere. Like, this is, as the employer, your opportunity to bring someone in who's going to be overqualified, who's going to do a much better job than you need them to do. And you can work on preemptively backfilling that vacancy while you try to find something more in line with that person's abilities. Because you know, for however much time, whether that be a couple of weeks, a couple of months, whatever, you can find somewhere else to put that person that's going to benefit you as the employer. But if you know they're already gonna leave, like if they're already on a ticking clock, plan for that. Like, that's the thing that I hate about most employers, is that they take this very, like, myopic 5 feet in front of themselves approach to everything, where they only deal with the problem that's right in front of them. And it's like, okay, you can bring in someone overqualified to fill this entry-level position. They will be here for, at most, 6 weeks. So if they're going to be there for 6 weeks, you have 6 weeks to find a replacement for that person and find a way to integrate this highly overqualified person into some higher level position within your company. And most of the most successful companies that I have worked at have used that system. They will bring people in that are overqualified, already looking to backfill them, and then try to find a better spot for them once you kind of learn, like, who they are, what their skills are, what they can do. And that way, you're bringing in talent that you wouldn't normally have access to, and you're getting the work done that you need to get done in the interim. Yo, fuck you, Earth. How about that? Cash me outside. How about that? You're right, though. I am talking in circles. Let's get the mission underway, chat. I've been yapping for 30 minutes.
Command interface initiated.
Oh boy, the Crucis Lancers. Once again, we always have fun with these guys. Now let's see if it's gonna drop. God damn it, Battletech. I think it just dropped me in the middle of the enemy again.
Standing by.
Motherfucker, this game hates Dragon Master. It just keeps putting him, like, it was him last time too. And it put him out here in the middle of fucking nowhere, surrounded by enemies again. Let me see. I mean, again, we're dealing with spawn protection, so we're gonna reserve to 1, and they're probably gonna do the same. Hey, that's not cool. What the hell was that? Was that just a single shot from an AC-2? Alright, let's see. Scimitar, AC-5. Alright. That's pretty much the only visual I got.
Ready for orders.
Alright, well, let's get up here, make contact with the enemy, and start
Confirmed.
breaking their shit. We got another scimitar. Oh, God. Chet. If things go right, we might be able to get a rack too. We'll have to be careful. Well, I say be careful not to destroy it. It's a vehicle. We don't really have a choice. But if we get lucky,
Waiting for orders.
if we get lucky, we might get our hands on a rack too. Damn, my man's ran through there with a Hollander and knocked down half the town. Jesus.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Centurion. I mean, I think I'm gonna... No, I can't. Shit. Alright. Oh.
All right, let's move.
Why is the slug less accurate? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. No, Kajibo, listen. You did not do anything wrong.
Standing by.
I know that you are relatively new to the community, and that's okay. I rant about stuff often.
Confirmed.
Like, that's just a thing that I do. You
All
may have said the thing that got me on the tangent, but I'm always just one errant comment away from going on a rant anyway.
Commander?
Like, I'm not angry at you. I'm not angry in general. I'm just, like, I have thoughts. I have thoughts.
Ready to rock.
And I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm an expert on
Copy that,
everything.
Commander.
Nor am I gonna pretend like I'm always right. But I have opinions. Let's see. 35-ton vehicle versus unknown. Well, let's have a look at the unknown. What is the unknown? Oh, wow. The unknown is still unknown. We used the sensor ping
Come,
and it didn't even do
Nerevar,
anything.
friend or traitor, come.
Use the sensor ping and
What
it
a
didn't do
grand and
anything.
intoxicating innocence.
Standing by.
Let me see. Let me see. Panic at the Disco. Yeah, I'll send I'll send an escort for Crappy. God damn it, Dark Naze. Dark Naze gifting a sub to Love Yapping. Fuck you, Dark Naze. Thank you for the gifted sub. Fuck you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I'll see you Sunday. I mean, listen, I could probably go in and decrease the sound on the Dagoth
Reporting.
voice pack. I just don't. Like, I could, I just don't.
Sprinting.
Blackjack Omni, I mean, it's not a friendly that's blocking the shot, it's just terrain, so...
Firing.
I mean, my man's got 2 hits on a 20%, so I'll take it. Don't decrease the sound, it's funny. I mean, it's funny to you. It's kind of irritating to me because it's super fucking loud in my headphones. Yeah? Like, it's significantly louder than everything else. Can I censor lock? Okay, we got it. Oh, Jesus, it's a scorpion tank. It's a scorpion tank. And Max, damn it, gifting a sub to streamers. thoughts. Is this the thing that you're gonna do now? Y'all are just gonna go find random people on Twitch and gift them subs based on their name? Does that count as a fiver for my thoughts?
Good to go.
Does that count?
Understood. Moving fast.
And we got a striker, SRM-2 striker with the LRM-15 rack busted. Oh my god, he's fast.
Systems holding.
I was not expecting that boy to be so speedy.
Confirmed. Confirmed. That didn't hit.
Good job, Krabby. You're a credit to the team.
Systems holding. Receiving you.
Alright, Dragon Master, let's get in here. Okay, we cannot infect melee.
Aye, aye.
So we'll do this, and I'll give you the full alpha.
Aye, aye.
Still haven't breached the armor somehow.
Confirmed.
I'm genuinely impressed.
10-4.
Alright, we've actually got in range of the MRMs now.
Engaging target.
Yeah? And Postal Trout with 200 Bezos bucks. Saying so for not the badgeless. Again, strong disagree. Strong disagree. But thank you for the Bezos bucks all the same.
I'm ready.
I mean, sure, I'll take a shot with some medium lasers with basically no chance to
Got
hit.
it, Commander.
Gonna need a calibration on my targeting system.
No, you just need to suck less, that's all.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come. What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
Does this thing have a minimum range or something? Why is the accuracy so low? Oh, because 6 evasion, that's why.
All will be decided here, and I shall prevail.
I mean, we still got a couple of hits. Yeah. We still got a couple of hits, so we're still doing good. We're still doing good. And Dragon 9 says, dang it, did I miss the pregame? I mean, yeah. I went on a tangent for about half an hour, so. What are y'all doing? Don't be starting your hype train bullshit. Crew card with 5 gift subs. Thank you for the massive generosity and the massive chicken. And Kajibo with 200 Bezos bucks and suffer not the Davian to live. Now that is a statement that I can get behind. Is there chatter to sub ratio 100% due to you guys? I mean, for the most part, yeah. I will say there's about a dozen people out here in the community that gift 90% of the subs. Yeah?
You have orders?
I do have orders. My orders are jump.
Going skyward.
And then fire the lasers.
Target confirmed.
And miss with the lasers too. And Kajibo says, with 300 Bezos
That
bucks,
didn't
we're
hit.
bullying you for fun. I mean, that's entirely on you. I would prefer that you didn't. But, of course, I can't stop you. I can't turn the subs off. So. And One-Eyed Carl paying forward the gift sub they got from Dark Maze to QTLP. QTLP. I recognize that name, and I feel like I've asked before what it means. Yeah. I have no idea. So thank you, One Eye Carl, for the gifted sub and QTLP ×2. Welcome back into the cult, the Battletech of decisions. What is QTLP? No. I feel like I'd seen that name before. Like, I genuinely feel like I have seen that person in the chat before. Ed Rowena Star with 100 Bezos bucks as well. Thank you, Rowena Star, for the Bezos bucks. I'm sure Bezos will appreciate you helping fund his next dick rocket.
Got it.
Let me see. Yeah, we don't have any other ammo types for this. I mean, maybe we just try to take out the Scorpion. Oh, never mind. The AC-5 is dead. So, maybe not.
Eat this.
God damn. Still no armor punch through. Oh. Well, that's not good. Yeah? Hostile drop zone. We're out here fighting...
Yup.
We're out here fighting a bunch of vehicles, and we're about to get dropped on by an enemy lance.
Roger, Skipper. Taking
It's
it.
about to be a very spicy engagement.
Here we go.
There we go. There's the armor punch through. And the kill shot.
Enemy eliminated.
Good shit, CVAX with 4 salvageable parts on the scimitar. Hey, cut that shit out. And Kajiba with another 200 Bezos bucks, saying just contributing to the dick rockets now. I mean, if that's how you want to do it, if you want to buy your company script and spend it here, again, I can't stop you. I can discourage you for legal reasons, but I can't stop you. Yeah? I'm sorry, no. I want
Ready for orders.
melee. Okay, I can't melee for whatever reason.
Waiting for orders.
Like, even though I can move past you, I can't melee you, and I don't know why. Chet, why? I don't understand. I guess it doesn't matter.
Acknowledged.
And Active Mars gifting their first sub to the community to Palomitas. Active Mars, thank you for your first time gift sub. And Palomitas, welcome into the cult. Or welcome back into the cult of bad
What's up,
tactical
boss?
decisions. They really don't like this Highlander, man. They really don't like this Highlander. Grabby. There you go.
Standing by.
Okay, we gotta get Dragon Master out of here. We're not gonna do it by charging, though. I mean, I am gonna do it by charging, but I'm gonna charge at the enemy and then fire a bunch of missiles. As a matter of fact, this is a quick cell tank, so let's see if we can just finish the job in one volley.
Confirmed.
That would be a negative.
Ready to rock.
Okay, take another shot at the quick cell. If we switch to cluster, it's not that much of an improvement.
I'm on him.
Oh. And that is why you don't buy quick cell unless it's a Hetzer. Hetzers are okay, but only the AC-20 kind.
Yes, Commander. Heading out. Full speed. Engaging target.
Alright, let's see. Megas.
How might I help?
I mean, you're in close. Might as well.
Be there in a jiff.
It's a big mech, so it does a lot of damage. And there's another vehicle down.
Hostile removed.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Alright, Erst. Let's start moving
What a
towards the drop
grand and
zone.
intoxicating innocence.
Start moving towards the drop zone.
Commander.
Black Hydra. I mean, I'm just gonna keep you screened by the terrain and let you continue to do what you do.
Roger.
Let's not destroy the rack 2, guys. We want the rack 2. Don't destroy it. Okay, what do we got? More vehicles. Really? No mechs on this mission. It's just all vehicles. It's a 1.5 skill mission, but it's all vehicles. Also, that Savannah Master is huge. Why is the Savannah Master huge?
Yup.
And it's the small laser version of the Savannah Master. Like, what is this? Oh, it's a Locust. There was a mech. Well, excuse me all to hell.
Affirmative, Commander. I'm on him. It's go time. Reporting. Critical hit.
Alright, who's up next? Fuck you with a rake. Wait, did you just hit your own guy? I think he just hit his own mans.
Receiving you.
Yeah? To Locust is technically a mech. Only technically. And Postal Trout gifted another sub, this time to Honor Rampage again. What the look. You fucking donkeys and your bullshit.
Commander. Roger that. Firing all weapons.
There we go.
We can salvage that.
Now Crappy's living up to the name. Not really.
Ready for orders.
Alright. Go get him. Give him the kick and the full alpha.
Position confirmed. Engaging.
And again, somehow he survives.
What are your orders, Skipper?
These tanks are incredibly
I'm there.
resilient. Give me... Oh my god, Savannah Master. If really, we can only hit the harasser? Alright.
Now let's see how you handle this.
I mean, it's a harasser. It's not exactly like it's made out of armor.
Ready for orders.
Wasteland, what do you got? I mean, you're kind of way back here now.
Full throttle.
Wait, we've been dealing with a lot of wooded areas lately, and unfortunately, Wasteland has just been suffering as a result.
Yes, Commander.
Give me a jump? Aw, I was hoping we could jump up here somewhere. Alright, fine. Give me a sprint. Was it here? There we go. Is that... Okay, it's obstructed line of fire, but
Full speed ahead.
I'll take the shot anyway. 10%? Was worth a shot. I mean, energy weapons If you have the heat capacity,
Come, Nerevar,
you
friend
should
or traitor,
always
come.
be shooting energy weapons, because there's no reason not to.
What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
Again, don't expect a hit on this, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I mean, even if you clip them with that PPC shotgun, like, it still impairs their sensors. Give me... Let's see, who do we got the best chances to hit? I mean, wheeled APC, what are you packing? Just machine guns? Yeah, nah, we're good. Please don't destroy the rack, too. Black Hydra, please.
Hell yeah.
Okay, rack 2 ammo explosion.
Gotcha.
Broken ribs. Okay, I think the rack 2 survived. Oh. Oh, good. I think the rack 2 survived. Did you just shoot me in the back with a small laser? You little son of a bitch.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Receiving you.
And go ahead and target prediction. And I guess we'll start moving into a position to take shots at this
I copy.
incoming group.
Receiving you.
Let me see. Can we can punch. I mean, fuck it. Yeah, I'll punch.
On it. No!
Alright, that's another vehicle down. Maybe something worth salvaging will drop. I mean, I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Mech destroyed.
So far, it's been all vehicles. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like we're gonna get good salvage out of this deal. Yeah, we'll just kick and full alpha. It's a Savannah Master. I was gonna say, it probably won't
Hell
survive
yeah.
till
Get
we
on
shoot.
now. Mech warriors, show them what you got.
He blew up the wreckage after the dude was long dead.
What's up, boss?
Let's see. Panic at the Disco. Again, let's start running so
Full
we
speed.
can
No
we can
target.
prepare. Try to have some people in
Come,
position
Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
to pin the enemy down.
What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
What's the plan?
Same with Megas. Might as well just... Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna walk this turn so we can cool
I
down.
understand.
Getting a little hot. Getting a little hot.
Confirmed.
Okay, we'll get up here. Give him the full alpha. As a matter of fact, I'll even Battle Lord into a full alpha. Just to see if we can do the job in one go. Apparently not.
I live to serve.
Double time. Let's go.
How'd the PPC shotgun perform? I mean, so far it's been pretty good. Even if we wing them, like, you don't even have to generally hit them. You just have to wing them. And just the sensor impairment alone is worth it.
Mess 'em
Okay,
up.
there we go.
Mess 'em up good.
All right. Oh, I think we saw some actual mechs. What do we got? Stop it. Oh, it's a fucking locust and what, a raptor? Man, this is the worst. This is the worst mission. What is this bullshit?
Aye, aye, Skipper. Full speed.
We
No
are gonna
target.
get the worst salvage out of this.
Sensors locked on.
Take that evasion down a little bit.
Orders?
Can we get into melee? We can, but it's a charge. Alright. punch. No? Damn. Why can I not kick? Oh, is it an elevation thing? So if I get here, can I kick? I can. Nice. Kick.
Confirmed.
And we already exposed structure. Goodbye. Yeah. That man was not long
Enemy
for this
down.
world. He was not long for this world.
Ready for orders. Move order received.
Take the shot. And you missed.
Ready for orders.
Somehow it feels fitting that even though Crappy has been at roughly 60% accuracy on most of his shots, he still has less than a 50-50 hit rate.
10-4.
Instantly landed, knocked down, had their back blown up. Yeah, I mean,
I'm your spaniel.
if they had showed up with something heavier, they might have had a better chance, but they showed up with a bunch of light mechs and vehicles. Like,
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
there was no chance to survive. They should have making their time. But they didn't.
Awaiting orders.
Some of you are going to get that reference, and most of you are not.
Target acquired is locked in.
Would have been funny if they dropped in a Victor or two. I would have been okay with that. I would have taken a Victor. Is it a great mech? No. Is it better than most of the mechs that we have? Yes.
What do you need?
I would have been perfectly happy with it. And now it's time for you to be rendered into the past tense.
This should be good. Tango down.
And that was the end of that man.
Mission successful.
Crucis Lancers living up to that reputation of getting their shit pushed in. That's what I thought was funny about that particular campaign in MechWarrior 5 is that, like, you're fighting on the side of Davian. But, like, historically, Davian loses the opening engagements, so, like, they need to put you in a situation where you're fighting on the Davian side. And even though you're winning, the faction you're fighting for loses. Like, you win the battles, but they lose the war. And it always felt weird the way that they did that. Because it's like, why put me in a position where, like, put me in missions where I'm supposed to lose, or where victory comes at huge costs. Instead of just being like, here's a regular mission like every other mission, super easy to do, but then a bunch of other people lost battles and that's it. I mean, I know that's how war goes, but it's not war, it's a video game. Okay, we got a lot of vehicle salvage. And we got a rack 2, boys. We got the rack 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Did we get the ammo, though? Probably not, because it got blown up. Chat, can you do vehicles the way that you do... the way that you do mechs? Like, okay, hear me out. We only have 3 parts of the Rack 2 scimitar. But if I take that and one more part of just a regular scimitar, can I then build a Rack 2 Scimitar and then take the Rack 2 out of it because we have vehicle modification turned on and then get 2 Rack 2s out of the deal? I kind of want to science this, but I also kind of don't want to give up my salvage picks. Is there anything else that I absolutely have to have in this salvage? Honestly, not really. I might take the AMS ammo and maybe the double heat sinks, but I'm willing to try it for the opportunity to get another Rack 2 and potentially some bins of ammo. I'm willing to try. The salvage on this mission was gonna be butt cheeks anyway. I probably should have sold some of that stuff, but I didn't. I clicked the button. First mission of the new MechWarrior 5 DLC, everyone losing their shit, and it's like a couple stars of mechs no heavier than a vulture against 2 assault lances and assorted pirate forces. Yeah, there's definitely some narrative dissonance there from what I've seen.